if you must become a standard amongst your contemporaries, if you want to be distinguished, if you want to be placed on a platform where men will begin to glorify God in your life, one thing you must do is that you must have the ability to be humble at all times. Pride, the scripture says, pride goes before a fall. Pride makes you look before God that you have come to the point where you can now help yourself. Pride is a similitude that you have come to a point where you do not need the forces of help or assistance from a man. A lot of persons has demolished on their careers. A lot of persons has been thrown away. A lot of persons has been rejected. A lot of persons has misused several opportunities that came their way because of pride. Because no man, the truth is that no man will want to identify or would want to assist or would want to help whomsoever that has pride. So once people discover that there is a similitude of pride around you, people will begin to avoid you gradually. Once people discover that you are the kind that has pride, people will begin to avoid you. The scripture says in the book of James chapter 4 verse 6, it says, but God giveth grace to the humble, but he does what? He resisted the proud. If God himself, who forgives us, who loves us so much and cherishes us, who died for us, resists the proud and giveth more grace to the humble, how about mortals? How about humans? How about your fellow humans? You must inculcate the habit of being humble at all times. That is the only way. That is one of the keys that you can use to affect, to get into the heart of men. When you are a man that has humility, when you are a man that is humble, irrespective of what happens, you're being remembered. There could be times where people are looking for something to do for someone. There are persons that opportunities are littered and they are thinking of what to do. They will not remember whomsoever that has pride. Nobody remembers who has pride when there is an opportunity. Even the wealthiest of them do not like people who would want to rub shoulders with them. But when you appear to them to be that one who is humble, whom they can look up to tomorrow and say, this one is this. There will be times where there will be opportunities where people would want to recommend you. It could be through their friends, it could be through their relatives. An opportunity can come from any platform, and that person who knows you as someone who is humble, who knows you as someone who has the humility spirit, who has the efforts of being humble and being down to earth at all times, will not remember anyone who has the similitudes of pride. You will only be remembered and be recommended if you are humble. So irrespective of the level that you get to in life, irrespective of where God places you, if you want to go higher, if you want to extend that dispensation, if you want to extend the grace, if you want to grow from that level that you are, men must find you humble. Men must decipher you with the spirit of humility. Else, you will be dispatched. Else, you will be made away with. So in all you do, even if there are a lot of persons, just a little green light that they see, they feel they've known them all. They feel they've known them all. The scripture says in the book of Jeremiah, he said, call unto me, and I will answer thee, and show thee great and mighty things which thou knowest not. That means, irrespective of how much you think you've known God, irrespective of how much you think you may have known a man, irrespective of how close you think you may have known a person, proximity is not connectivity. There is a lot more to that which you think you have known. It says, call unto me and I will show thee great and mighty things which thou knowest not. Then, irrespective of how much you think you have known, irrespective of the level you think you have come to, irrespective of the dispensation, the level of grace you think you command, there is this something the master might know that he may not have shown you just yet, because at that point he feels by the test of time you have not come to that fact, you have not come to that level where you should be shown that particular side of that particular trade. There is something a master will see and know that, okay, this son of mine has graduated from this point, he should be taken to the next level. Life is in stages. Life is in stages. So never you begin to show similitude of pride just because you have learned just little. Just because of the little you have seen, you feel you have arrived, you've known it all, and then you begin to show similitudes of pride. And then tomorrow, something might happen in that particular thing you think you may have known it all. Something might happen, and you see yourself falling because there is one secret. There may have been one secret, but there may have been two secrets about that particular thing that the master may not have taught you before you felt you arrived, and then you were dispatched. So if you must become a standard, if men must push you, if men must encourage and motivate you, if men must identify with you, if you must be outstanding, if you must dine and wine with the kings and the queens, one of the things that you need to keep in check at all times is pride. Once again, the scripture says pride goes before a fall. And the scripture further goes to say that the end justifies the means. Whatever you do, stay humble. Irrespective of the level you get to, stay humble, for it pays to be humble. And that is one of the ways that you can become a standard. God bless you. All right, in case you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button. Share this video, leave a comment, drop your prayer request, and we'll keep you in prayers. God bless you. My name is AUSTINE Omano. God bless you. See you in our next video.